Geoff McFetridge, artist and graphic designer working in Los Angeles. I grew up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Got my first skateboard when I was in 7th grade, going into this shop and seeing Thrasher. Once you get a Thrasher, you can figure it all out. The first boards that I saw that blew my mind were Sims boards. All that Jim Phillips art. There were Gators, Steve Olson's, Steve Alba's. So it was like a very potent moment for skateboarding. So I was into skateboarding, and 9th grade or 10th grade, we made a zine. Instead of like drawing whatever I was drawing, spaceships or something, it was like I have stuff to draw, like table of contents, and I have to draw a cover. So suddenly it's this purposeful creativity. That was when I realized, oh, there's something called graphic design. This means actually I can do whatever I want. Since the very beginning, my personal work that I was doing, let's say put in a gallery or have shows with, or just draw in my sketchbook, that was always like the best stuff. So everything I was doing was actually being generated by that. The work that I get is really focused on do something that you like, do part of you. Through the day, I'll just go between different things. If I'm slowing down on one thing, I'll just move on to the next thing. Ideally, I have 2 to 3 projects going at once. So this is some of the pieces. These figures I'm drawing where you're like treating figures as if they're pieces of a logo or something. This idea of like extensions of a human, feet that we don't have. I really like the idea of like the top being something that demanded that you grip it in a certain way. It starts to become this opportunity to do something different. What's rewarding is the little thing that leads to something. That to me is magic, when there's these like connections. I'll draw something on the plane and then it'll become a logo that'll lead to some bigger project. Those things that have happened, those are the things that I'm like, oh, that's like the super rewarding thing, this very macro stuff.